Welcome back to 31 Black Witches of Halloween. It is day 22. We're going to be discussing a conjure woman and historical figure, Mama Moses, aka Harriet Tubman. Yep. But did y'all know Harriet Tubman was known to have visions? She said they would come from God, but she literally would fall into trances. But from the description, it could definitely be interpreted as second sight or spiritual communication. After suffering from severe head injuries as a kid, she began experiencing visions that guided her every decision. Many enslaved people believed that she had divine or spiritual protection. They said no bullet could touch her as well, and she can always feel when danger was near. They said in the 19th century, the black communities, she was described as a seer. Harriet used ritual practices for protection and relied on what we call today root work, carrying charms, trusting omens, and following natural signs. She reportedly used a lot of herb knowledge as well, not to mention the timing of the moon and coded spiritual songs. All things that tie into hoodoo and conjure traditions that blend West African spirituality and the Bible. Like many spiritual leaders at her time, Harriet Tubman was a Christian, faith-sounding Christian at that. Hallelujah. So they said she called her visions God's voice, guiding others through danger, sensing spirits. They called her Moses. She's also described as blessed, touched, or spirit-led. All the same terms for a conjure woman. She said she was a midwife and a healer as well. She wore many hats. All right, Harriet. Harriet lived too many lives for me, but yeah, I'm tired for her. See, you have to understand the African diaspora is a system. So you can be Catholic, you can be Christian, you can be Muslim, Buddhism, Hindu, anything you want. I mean, I don't know if it goes that far, but I'm just saying. She was definitely calling the Holy Spirit, just like the rest of our aunties. So y'all, on them trails, sometimes during those escapes, remember I told you she was hit over the head as a child, which caused visions. They said she had sudden trance-like states. Sometimes she would faint, sometimes she would be falling asleep, and she's seen things before they happen. She sometimes stop on the trail during those escapes and insists everyone go hiding or change directions completely. And minutes later, slave catchers be walking right by. She once said she could see a path open up right before her. She said it as if the Lord himself showed her which way to go. People who followed her sworn she had second sight. It was something out of this world, kind of clairvoyance that in hoodoo culture would absolutely be seen by gifts from the ancestors. She would also listen to the sounds of animals and communicate with them somehow. Like a hoot of an owl was like a coded message for when it was safe to move or not. She paid attention to her dreams as well, weather shifts, and even the timing of the moon. That wasn't random superstition. In her own words, she said that during some of those visions, her spirit left her body, and she was shown things that were happening far, far away. That description is almost identical to spirit travel or some type of astral projections. They said it was impossible for slave catchers. No bullet could touch her. She was almost untouchable to them. There are accounts that she would dream people before they were unalived or receive message of when danger was coming. Did y'all know Harriet's husband, John Tubman, he was an indigenous man, a free black man from now Maryland? Yeah, he's indigenous. Very powerful family. I wouldn't play with them either. I'm not sure the exact tribes. But Harriet did pass away in 1913 on March 10th. She had a home for the aged, indigenous colored people. She founded it in New York. She said she passed away around 90 or 91. It wasn't sure of her exact birth year. She could be born between 1820, between that and 1822, so who knows. She was buried with military honors. Yes, big Harriet, not the little one. Yes, she served during the Civil War, so the U.S. had to recognize her as a vet. Here's what's interesting, y'all. The people that were with her when she passed said she reported seeing a light and started singing some foreign spiritual song. She had a lot of friends and family gather at her side. That's beautiful. And then she said, I go to prepare a place for you. Aww, I love that. So the Harriet Home for the Aged, it still stands to this day. And people said the space is peacefully charged. Great energy. They said they could feel her spirit for sure. Here's what's interesting. There's verified historical records confirming her death, but there is no public death certificate. Is there a chance Harriet could have reincarnated? She could still be around? You never know nowadays. Nothing's ridiculous no more. I'm Cube of Lore. This is 31 Black Witches of Halloween. And if you like content like this, don't forget to engage from the bottom up. You know, like repost, save, comment, like, y'all already know all that part. But more importantly, if you're new here, come here. Thank you so much for watching this whole video. Why would you be here through the whole video and didn't even follow me? Didn't even think about following me? You enjoyed the whole video and you enjoyed me. That's crazy. Y'all need to allow a creator to grow. All the other days will be attached in a playlist right below this video. You guys will see it, 31 Black Witches. And don't forget, this is only for entertainment purposes. It's all allegedly, hypothetically speaking. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. And it's getting weird out here, so make sure y'all be careful. Be careful.